So this morning, there have been several rumors floating around, and so many criticisms. I don't know if you guys get all the criticism, but there have been several rumors floating around, and that's just part of the social media age that we live in. And one of those latest rumors that have been floating around and that probably have to be addressed the most is the rumor that Overdrive is moving. The rumor that Overdrive is moving. Now, Pastor Steve, how long has Overdrive been here?
13 years.
For 13 years, Overdrive has met here. For 13 years, that's crazy. James, were you even born 13 years ago? I didn't think so.
You didn't notice the bright spot right here?
I did notice a little bit of the glare. For 13 years, Overdrive has met here, but I want to join Pastor Steve in putting that rumor to rest. I want to put that rumor to bed for good. It is definitive, and listen to me when I say this, it is coming straight from the horse's mouth, that Overdrive is moving. Amen. Overdrive is moving, and we're moving very soon. Very, very soon. Amen?
Amen.
Amen. We will be moving to the Tulsa Street Center, 511 West Tulsa Street. Get to know it, because you're going to have to start inviting a lot of people. 511 West Tulsa Street is where we will be moving. Now, that's where. When? March 1st, we'll get the keys. And March 1st is when we get busy. Because currently, as a gym and a tanning salon and a beauty salon and a former restaurant, it's not a church today. We'll make it a church. We could go right there right now and we could make it Overdrive. But it's going to look a little different when we start having services there on April. It's the first Sunday in April. That's how fast. I am so glad that everybody's clapping their hands. I am so glad that everybody's excited, because there is so much that has to be done before April gets here. So, Tyler, if you could take account of everyone that clapped their hands and get their phone numbers, you will be on speed dial, and I just look forward to how you're going to contribute in turning this place into what it is that God has called us to do. Amen? Amen. Amen. 511 West Tulsa Street, Suites, I don't even know, 104 to 108 or something like that, is where we will be. It's over twice the space that we have now. More than double the space that we have now. And I want to say this. You may be asking why. Let me tell you, mile marker 100 was never a goal. Mile marker 100 was never a goal. It was simply a stepping stone to where it is that God is trying for us to get. Saying that we're trying to get 100 people into Overdrive and that be a goal, that's limiting what God has called us to do. That's limiting what God has called us to do. So you may be sitting here and saying, we haven't even got to mile marker 100 before today. So why are we moving to a bigger building? I guarantee you, if you are saying that, you have never worked in Life Kids. You have never worked in those 4 rooms back there with Life Kids. They are our precious, precious commodity. God has blessed us. God has called us to minister and to sow in to their lives. Turn around and look at them. That's one reason that we are moving into 511 West Tulsa Street. Now, Let me say this. I'm very happy and I'm very glad that you are here at Overdrive. Very happy and very glad that you are here at Overdrive. But if you look beside you, if you look in that row beside you, the row that you're sitting on, and you see an empty chair, those are the people that we are moving so that we can reach them and better serve them. It's those empty chairs that is the reason why, after months of praying, this isn't something that we just came up with. I don't know how many months we've been praying about this. In November, when we had that vision meeting, we had already started talks about moving into this building. And here we sit in February, and the decision has just now been made. Don't think that we're jumping into this. Don't think that God has directed us to come here or to go there. Amen? Amen. The people that are in those seats that you do not see, I hope you don't see people sitting in those seats. Otherwise, you have worse problems than hearing voices in your head. Those people that are crying themselves to sleep every night. Those people that woke up this morning in a drug house trying to get out and trying to break that cycle. Those are the people that we are moving to 511 West Tulsa Street for. Amen? Amen. Amen. Now, to whom much is given, much is required. To whom much is given, much is required. God has called us into a community where there are a lot of hurting people and there are a lot of needs. Us that are gathered here this morning, we're the foundation on which God is going to build. We are the foundation on which God is going to build. Just like Peter, you are the rock. In this community, you are the rock. To whom much is given, much is required. So, it's a very aggressive plan to be in that building at the beginning of April. It's going to require all of us to pitch in, come together, and accomplish that goal. Without a doubt, I know that it can be accomplished. Without a doubt, I know that it can be accomplished. Because I know, and many of you can say the same thing and feel the same way. I know just in my life, I know the people that live in the same area I live in. I know the friends that I've gone to school with and that I've met since graduating high school. And I know my family members in my own family who don't know Jesus Christ. Failure is not an option for me. And I know you feel that same way, that failure cannot be an option if we're going to reach those that are in our families that are lost and seeking hope everywhere except in Jesus Christ. So it is aggressive. It is an aggressive plan. But we will accomplish it, and we will accomplish it together. Amen? Amen. We will accomplish it together. What do we need? What do we need? Now, Mr. Butts is here this morning, whom we will be leasing the building from. We need what he needs. We do have to come up with our deposit. We do have to come up with our first month's rent. As I said, it is a tanning salon, gym, former restaurant, kitchen, beauty salon. There will be a little bit of construction and remodeling that will have to be accomplished. Signage, then our relaunch. Now listen to this. We will start having services at the beginning of April. We will have a formal relaunch into our community, reaching out into our community as Overdrive the first weekend in May. That gives us April to work out the bugs and work out the kinks so that the first week in May, we are ready to go to the community, all out, all in, 100% for God. The first weekend in May. That's aggressive. That's aggressive. I've had communications with LifeChurch.tv. They agree that's aggressive. But they also know that we're not limiting God and in what God can accomplish through us. Amen. Amen. So there it is in a nutshell. Rumor has been squashed, and we're looking forward to our future. Amen. Looking forward to reaching those. Saw Kendra sitting back there. There may be too many cars to fit in that parking lot. We may have to park at Sheer Wild and bus people over, if that is okay with you. Amen? Okay. So we could use that parking lot. All right. So anyway, you guys, it's an exciting time.
Yes.
To whom much is given, much is required. But it is an exciting time. We have a lot to do. We have a lot to accomplish. But let me tell you, when we open those doors, and those people wake up from the crack house, and they wander into our doors, and we're able to introduce them to Jesus Christ. We're able to break that cycle that they've been living weekend after weekend after weekend. Every second that we put into that building, every penny that we put into that building will all be worth it.
Amen.
And we will celebrate with each and every person that gets to know Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Amen?
Yes. Amen.
Amen. Let's give God a hand this morning. Amen. Now we are this morning starting the